All right, we're gonna be jumping back into Xenoblade 3. Party is looking slightly different. I did do quite a bit off-stream stuff. Unlocked the remaining, there's like 2 or 3 classes. Did a couple, and by couple I mean basically half of like the Ascension quest lines. So a bunch of our stuff can go up to rank 20 now. I did not do the DLC stuff. I accidentally took the quest, so the character is selectable, but I have not completed it and will not be using her until the game's beat. I'm sure she's not busted or anything, but still. So yeah, we're gonna be going around to collect whatever we were supposed to. The metal for the ship, which is considered a side quest, but it's mandatory, so I figured we'd do it. It's probably gonna be just a lot of fast travel. That'll be nice. And it'll probably just be Xenoblade today. I don't think I'm gonna be hopping to another game. This is the game that just won't end.
Let's go someplace else.
So we'll be trying to maybe see if it does end. And it's getting harder and harder to avoid spoilers. Because now I've definitely seen something that's spoilers. Which is okay. But I mean, it's kind of... It's at that point. It's been like, what, like two-ish months since the game came out? Almost 2 months, I think. So it's kind of my own fault for taking so long. But weekend was okay. Uneventful. I mean, I typically don't do much other than this right now.
What? Why are you here again? What? The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it. You knew we'd be coming back though, right? It was all a part of your grand design, yeah? The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that? Right, certainly. The future isn't something you can just be given. You do have to reach for it with your own hands, yes.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start. Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Wait a moment. How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
I mean...
We're gonna plunge into the Great Sea's vortex. And after that, Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a booth? I guess, maybe?
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic. We're going in blind.
Take this.
this?
Is this Origin? A certain Nopon engineer was involved on the Agnian side of Origin's construction. That's an early blueprint left behind from those days. The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you? By the way, after you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right? Yes. So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well. Even as I sleep, I learn. Information on everything in this world collects right here.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.
It's the first bit of Origin metal taken care of. Oh, all from Mr. Samo. Mello? French Fry's first part now? Yeah, just a moment ago. You've got good timing, man. What French saying? Sandman plays call after sees source of signal moving. Very evident proof of obtain. Oh, well, you know. What can I say? What? My brain? Oh, well, you know what I say to that? Meh. Sensor could detect such a small displacement. Truly impressive. Mr. Samon, I'm guessing since you called us. Yes. I finished location data analysis. Only two places, however. In the North Atia region and the East Candesia region. Those two signals, Samon could triangulate them for more precious... I can't even talk right now. My brain is not working. Those two signals, Samon could triangulate for more precision. Data just updated, so please to check. We got it. Thanks again, Mr. Samon. Not to worry. Please to keep up good work. So Atia and Candesia next, huh? One in Asia is Everblight Plain. And for Candesia, data seems to be pointed at Cape Arcafor in the Erythia Sea. Righto. Let's get on with it, loves. I should fight him.
Shall we tango?
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
There's a will, there's a way.
Oh, well, I guess I should really explain because I didn't really show getting this class on stream. But I do want to keep one called the Soul Hacker. And I would say it's kind of like Blue Mage from like Final Fantasy. You get abilities from these elite mobs, or I guess uniques. Elites are the blue ones. So it kind of does give a little bit of reason to fight these guys, and a little bit of a reason as to probably not fighting the ones earlier on. And it's not like retroactive. I was hoping it would maybe be retroactive, but wasn't so lucky. I don't think I have anyone with break, so that is going to be a slight problem. I do have it in Ouroboros, but that's not really optimum. I don't think we need a heal. Do that. We'll do this. That'll work. I should have picked lands. It's fine. Hey, John, I'm doing okay. Hope you had a good weekend. Gonna be doing mostly story, so there'll be a lot of cutscenes, and typically I don't talk through the cutscenes because it's story. And this is my first playthrough, and I do want to, you know, experience the story. Well, that's no good. I hope you feel better soon. But good that you took the day to rest. It'll probably be a more calm and cool stream. I mean, I'm not always like, you know, crazy. But typically Xenoblade is, you know, there's a lot of listening. But I would assume we're getting pretty close to the end. We're not like end game, but I'm thinking we're just at the cusp of it. Okay, that was exactly what I wanted. So I'm glad I at least had a backup plan. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what to do with channel points right now. So they're just going to keep racking up. You know what I realized? I didn't put the sword skill art on. I need to change that. Why not? They're level 3. It's a waste to not do it. Actually, what I'll do... For level 3, I might as well just do this. This will probably be enough. Okay, not too sure on should be enough to kill him now. Actually, I don't know. I mean, the channel point stuff, I know what other people do, but... You know, I prefer the stuff that doesn't... You know, detract from the stream. Because I do also have to upload these to YouTube. And, like, it's weird. I think it's weird to have, like... a YouTube upload with tons of like live engagement. It's like, wow, it's like I'm really there. I think it makes it a harder watch. I think like a thank you, you know, carry a conversation is okay. Like that's typically what you're supposed to do, and it makes, you know, the filling the dead air a lot easier. But like stuff pop, I'm not saying it's bad, and it's definitely better for more live engagement. But for VODs, I don't think it is too appealing. Just put that on.
See if we can keep this up.
Is it?
Big responsibility.
Can I have a spot on my map? Yes. Oh, that's why.
Should we go here first?
I'm like, why is it not showing me?
Should be time for dinner soon.
Because
right?
it was not the active quest. Even though it is. It was being a real stickler for it.
All under control.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is probably not in the snow part of the level. Guessing it's probably underground. Not underground, but like the ground level.
Whoa, got a rare
We should be able
doodah
to
right
use
here.
this.
I'll need a hand here.
Okay.
All right, I will take that. Yeah, let's just go to map. Over here. Oh, that one spot. Oh, signal of origin metal coming clear. Must be near now. This is starting to feel like treasure hunt. Riku get kind of excited. You know, you've got a point. It is kind of like one big world-hopping treasure hunting adventure. Alright, calm down. Where's the signal then? It's coming from over that way. If judged by distance, reading probably behind that ridge. Hey, Manana, race you for it. Okay, but Manana, not give up easy.
The origin
I mean, it's
of
okay
signals
to
come from around
recommend
here, right?
games.
Sniff it out.
I'm
Watch your footing,
not
guys.
too against certain, like, probably rhythm games is probably not a good one. It really just depends if I've played it or not. I guess this is it. That was it. Together with the one we got from Her Majesty, that makes 2. Good luck that we found it so quick. We can only hope the other pieces will come just as smoothly. Let's track down the metal in Cadencia. I've probably not ever said that right once. Iron Lung is probably maybe if it goes on sale soon. I know I'm kind of waiting for the Halloween sale. I wouldn't say no.
Not to worry. Stick to the plan.
I'm just gonna avoid them. Actually, I haven't even looked at the price. I'm assuming it's probably like a $10 to $20 game, because I know mostly it's like a brown sewerish looking area with a map you kind of fiddle around with, and then scary pictures pop up.
Good thing we found this.
But that's all I know about it. Because I've seen a couple people play it, but like not like extensively have watched it. Here is fast travel number 1. Ultimate vessel. What's this one? Feature I want to spin. Just a side quest I have. I do play fighting games. I am actually waiting for Street Fighter 6 right now. I did stream the Capcom Fighting Collection once. I did want to play it more because I think I was playing Red Earth slightly wrong. Not wrong, but like I'm like, man, it's so hard. It's so difficult. I think you're supposed to play through it and like it gives you a password, and I think like that password is like your character like data. So you're supposed to enter in the password when you like want to play it again. And it's like, you know, you're playing with a different character. Super Fighter Deluxe. I've not heard about it. Which means it's either very old or it's very new. I think it's not where I think it is. I think I have to be there. It's kind of both. I don't know how it can be new and old. It was a Flash game. Oh, I see. So it's just like, it was an old game, but then they made a newer version of it.
That coral's moving.
But I wouldn't say I'm the biggest connoisseur of fighting games. I don't really... It does depend on how... I would assume it's
Good thing we found this.
not too crazy. Probably standard arcade fighter. With whatever niche, you know, kind of spin that they throw on it. But it's tough because I typically I want to spend a lot of time in a fighting game, and I did actually spend a lot of time in Guilty Gear Strive. The only reason I kind of stopped playing was other stuff was coming out, and I was falling behind. I didn't quite make it to the heaven floor. I was the one right before it, which was honestly really brutal. Some of those games were really brutal. Oh, I don't want to play against bots. I'm a very competitive guy. I'd want to be throwing hands with whoever's playing.
The origin metal signal was coming from around here.
But with Strive, I meant to say. Yeah, like I didn't make it to the top, but it was basically the top, because the problem with it is you're either gonna play people who are coming up from like floor 8 while you're on floor 9. I don't remember the specifics, but people would come up from floor 8, and those were like the doable rounds, or you would have to play people who got kicked out of heaven, who were way better than you. So it was like a mishmash. So you really just had to be better than the people in heaven. And I don't know if they changed the matchmaking at all, but it was brutal. And OBS? Are you freaking out? But yeah, just other stuff was coming out. I couldn't spend enough time in the lab, and I kind of fell behind. Oh, location of treasure is seemingly behind waterfall. That's unexpected. Explains how I went undiscovered, at least. All right, let's go. No, I always buy. I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but I always buy. I will pay. I usually don't. And by usually don't, I mean pretty much never.
I hope we can make use
The
of
last
this.
time I pirated anything was probably over 10 years ago. I had a cracked version of Photoshop CS3, which I never really needed to like pirate because I owned an actual version of Photoshop CS6 eventually. And I like emulated in
Now, ain't that a challenge?
I had a Super Nintendo emulator. I think I put it on a USB and would just play like on like the high school computers. But now I'm kind of like I'm pretty against pirating. I really don't. I'm not an endorser. I honestly don't even emulate. And I don't know if that like stems from like the need to like want the physical versions of something, which it probably is. I do enjoy having physical stuff, and I think emulating kind of hurts that a bit. I'm getting killed here. But I'll take a look at it. I can't and won't guarantee anything, but I'll definitely take a look. But if it's kind of like just the story mode and like fighting bots, probably more to the no side, which is kind of why I'm waiting for Street Fighter 6. And I know I could play Street Fighter 5 right now, but I'd rather start when when it's, fresh. Okay, we're off cooldown. Oh, I don't think we got the burst on that. Sucks because I didn't equip that on anyone else. Okay, res me for chain attacking. I don't think we'll beat him, but we'll get it pretty low, and hopefully we can just get healthy. We'll need a heal. We're pretty low. No. That was actually a huge mistake. I should have said yes. I don't know why I did that. That was not smart. Hopefully we can get... No, we're not. Even like mods, I'm a stickler with mods. I'm such a weird guy. And I know I talked about this not too long ago, but just like, I know there's websites and it's all verified, so it's mostly fine, but I don't want to risk like my equipment just downloading stuff. I think I screwed up. No, okay. I was right. I don't think we'll kill, but that's not really going to do anything for us, but yeah, let's go with Mio. Just do for damage. When I played Minecraft, I honestly just played vanilla. I'm like, there's no way. I think I downloaded like some texture packs, which I guess would count as mods, but that was as much as I did. Anytime where it's like, oh, this mod that adds all this, I'm like, it is just and it's kind of just modern internet that's kind of made me that way, where it's like, oh, if you just like click in the link and like someone can just get into your accounts because they copied your cookies. Well, I guess it was enough. So yeah, I don't do any of that. Enemy art jet stream. Oh my gosh, we're still fighting.
Thanks, Mio.
I should be thanking you, Lance.
I figured those were like a part of the fight and they just despawn. Got it. That's the third one, right? Half done, half to go. Meh? Oh, new data just arrived from Samon. Looks like we're going to the Pentelis region and Pharaonis. It's part of Pentelis. It's Mac the Wildwoods, I think. Sorry, there's a yelling. And for the Pharaonis, looks like the Zane's Talon.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Okay, yeah, sorry for the bit of commotion there. Hopefully that didn't come through, but it probably maybe did. Please don't. Thank you. But yes, I have played Revengeance. The Ferranis region. I mean, it's not a bad game, and it is one I would probably replay. I don't really have any interest in replaying it right now. And I think maybe staying away from Platinum Games for a little while is probably best. The plans for Bayonetta kind of are not going to be happening due to recent events that I won't comment on. I did talk about it in a previous stream, and I basically realized I don't know what I'm talking about, and it's I deleted the VOD. So I'm just not going to stick my nose into that. I
We'll find it. I dare say we're becoming old hands at this.
don't really know the industry, and couldn't really get a good answer for myself, or one that probably would be agreed upon. And it's going to be a tough situation, so I'm just going to not talk about it. Very strange. Frequency readings of Origin Metal, but not anything that could fit the bill. The coordinate data does seem to be pointing us here. That means Mr. Salmon done goop? Doesn't seem very likely. Well, not too likely at least. Is it possible that I could be buried under the surface? You've got to be joking. Please don't tell me we're going to have to dig this whole place up. Dig the whole place up. Got it. Queen's cuticles. I'm going to hate this. Oh, nice. They really want us to do it. Well, wouldn't it be the one with the marker on it? Let's try digging here first. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking to that somehow. There's anything buried here. Hum hum hum. Not on sense tingling. Man, I feel it close. Not on senses. It's fact that it close. Well then, let's trust Manana's intuition and try digging around here. Why am I not reading that? Whatever. What's this then? Fancy bolt. Not Origin Metal? That much is certain. I kind of think it a little bit far away. A little bit. Try digging somewhere a little further from here. There you are. What are you? Not Origin Metal, love. Not anywhere nearby. Man, I feel it somewhere further away. It's man to say position show on terminal is more distant now than before. We are digging up the whole place. There it is. That's the 4th one. Not long now. So Pentelis region next.
There were also a few Turkin feathers where the origin metal was buried.
He's just gonna let us dig them up anyway? For epic loot? Maybe? Probably not. I'm assuming there's probably some buried enemies too. I really wouldn't know what to say about Revengeance. I played through it at least twice and the DLC. And I won't have like the initial like I can't believe this game reaction because I know it. I could definitely talk during it and really not struggle with any of the combat. So it'd be a tough pick for me. Because I know why people watch Revengeance, and I wouldn't be able to give it. I'm too familiar with it. All right, not too much treasure spots left. All right, we are going. All right, they're actually making us go here for realsies this time. I've never played a BioShock game, so I would not understand what you can and can't do in that game. I know there are choices that you can make. And I don't know if the choices like determine. I think it obviously affects the ending. I know that for sure, but I wouldn't be 100% on like how it affects your character.
No problem now.
Oh wait, I'm immune to this now. That's one thing I did get while we were off stream. Gosh, I don't remember seeing that guy here before. I do remember seeing these guys here before. So I think the challenge was probably coming here for the first time and having to find it, but
We're getting an origin metal readout from
I've
around
done
this
this.
area.
I've been around this area a couple times. There's more to it, but as you can see, the guys are quite strong, so I haven't been really fighting them. Except we're gonna have to fight this guy. Illidan Toad Rage. Riku check and double check, but bad news is same. Signal come from that Rana. Does that mean Rana ate it? Based on the circumstance, that does seem to be the firmest hypothesis we have. Okay, well, let's just punch it in the gut and see what comes out. Blurg. Dibs. Dibs, not me. Oh, I see. Man, I've not heard anyone use dibs in a long time. And in that context. Not touching it. No way, no how. Damage per exhausted art. That's actually seems pretty good. I was actually thinking of playing Overwatch 2. I know I've talked about Overwatch 2 before. Because I know there were talks about it being like having like a PvE element. But I just found out that the PvE is not in the game. So I immediately was like, well, that was one of the features I actually was looking forward to. And I know it's pretty much like people are not really happy with Overwatch 2. And I'll probably just never play it. Well, I know of like the story of BioShock. I just don't know like what any of like the game, like how the mechanics work. Like if you choose this option as to the other option. Origin Metal. Lovely jubbly. How can you handle that with a straight face? You want a closer look? Stop it. Get that thing away from me, you clod. Only one left to go. We got some new data from Mr. Samon. Final piece of Origin Metals waiting for us in.
Congratulations! You're special. Precious few make it all the way to their homecoming. But this won't do at all. Your lives shine all the brighter if they are extinguished right here on the battlefield. Hmm? What's the meaning of this, Commander Chris?
I bid you sheathe your blade, my Lord Consul.
Come again? You want to take his shine for yourself?
I am simply stating there's no need. Why kill him now?
Hmm?
His time is at an end. How brightly he shone. He himself knows better than anyone. Your actions will not make him brighter, I'm sure.
Mutiny!
Why not just let it go, V?
Why are you here?
When their appointed hour arrives, should we not grant them an appropriate departure?
Don't be a fool! Then their life will be lost from circulation, will it not?
Oh.
Zed also wishes it so.
Zed does? I refuse to believe it.
If I may, let me send him on.
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Maybe I'll pinch it as well.
You've got your own tunes, Noah. Those are just as good. Wonderful, I'd say.
Really? I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony.
It's not the notes that matter. It's the feelings you imbue them with.
Feelings?
Raw emotion. It resonates.
Oh, all ye formless dead, will you respond to the Queen's awakening? The sword of the end. Of all the vestiges of origin strewn through the world, who knew this fragment yet remained?
It is no longer one with the flow. We have no means of controlling it.
Will you go, then?
No, there's no need, is there? He will come to me. I know it. To share with me his feelings.
Is it here?
It's not inside the castle. Okay, so that puts it at...
Garden Defense Base.
Garden what now?
It's a guard outpost at the castle rear. They bring new recruits there too, for basic training.
Well, phew. You had me worried there for a second. Thought we'd be back in the Antol's jaws.
Even so, it's an enemy base. We can't expect to just waltz in without a fight.
First, let's just try to scope it out.